Okay, I'm here at the trailhead, the Heaton Flat trailhead on my way to Iron Mountain. It's 7:18, so I am about an hour late for what is supposed to be one of the hardest, toughest hikes and climbs in the San Gabriel Mountains. So the good news is I have plenty of batteries and a headlamp and a flashlight, so coming back down in the dark won't be any big problem. Found it no problem, and here we go. So let's go. I'm just taking a little breather here. I mean, there's that tremendous amount of elevation gain involved here, and this is nothing yet. Anyway, let's go. This is it. Going up, 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 and then right there to the summit. That is insane. You know, I had no idea. I mean, now if you look at it, I mean, that's some of the most rugged terrain I have seen up here in the San Gabriels. You know, I'm learning real quick because this thing's kicking my butt. But this is a really, really tough hike. In fact, what the book says, the toughest hike in the San Gabriel Mountains. But anyway, I've taken a short rest. This is what they call the saddle, and it is not a trail. It is a use trail, so to speak. It is a scramble all the way to the top. So I'm going to be going again up that spur and along that ridge line all the way up to the summit. And I'm 3 miles in, and it is exactly 9 o'clock right now. So, let's go! Take a step back. No need to overreact. Not much is really on. Just kind of giving you an idea of the terrain up here on the ridge. It's definitely not too bad, at least not right here. There were some areas that definitely a little tougher, but this is nice. This is very nice. And there is Iron Mountain. Again, I'm following this ridge line all the way up to the top of that thing. That's the backside of Mount Baldy right there. And here is the spur that I'm climbing up, and that is Iron Mountain. Up there, I'm about 4.5 miles in. And, you know, all of the literature about this climb is correct. It is definitely a butt kicker. And it's about 10 o'clock right now, so I'm dragging ass a little bit, but let me do a quick 360. Now I'm about 5 miles in, and it's kicking my butt. So, and the worst is yet to come. Got to go down in this ravine down here, and then back up all the way along that ridge top up there. So, this thing's kicking my butt, and I haven't even gotten to the hard part yet. So let's go!
Nighttime is coming, it's when I feel most alive. The shadows of the day are now starting to die. I'm leaving those imposters yet so far behind. Concentrating on the real people, the ones who don't tell lies. Under false disguises, they don't tell lies.
You know, I got about another 1,500 feet and about a mile and a half to go to get to the summit of Iron Mountain here, and it is kicking my butt. It's truly one of the hardest climbs that I've done. Anyway, I've been seeing mountain lion sign all the way up the trail, but obviously you look around here, you know, I mean, it is prime mountain lion habitat. But here I come across on the trail, look right here, this is fresh mountain lion scat. Now I have my bear spray right there, but that is big mountain lion scat too, man. I mean, there's my foot. There's the size of the scat. I mean, that is definitely a big mountain lion. Still have about 3/4 of a mile to go and about 1,000 feet in elevation. This is the hardest hike by far. Really a butt kicker. And look at that view. We just keep climbing and climbing. Climbing. This Iron Mountain hike is just whooping my ass. You look behind me there. It's way up here. And that is the back of Baldy right there. But, you know, again, a lot of the literature about this hike says that it is hands down the toughest hike in the San Gabriel Mountains. And, you know, I read it and I thought, you know, really? But, man, I am 6.45 miles in from the trailhead, and my altimeter says that I'm at about 7,000 feet. So, theoretically, my altimeter is correct. I still have 1,000 feet higher to go, because this summit is about 8,000 exactly, a little over 8,000 actually. So, man, and I was hoping there'd be some snow up here, and I was going to actually melt some snow for water, so I'm actually low. Got 2 Gatorades left, I mean, which is enough to, you know, survive and be safe, but not enough to feel really hydrated, so that sucks. But when I get up to the summit, I'm sure the back side, the north side of Iron Mountain here is going to have some snow. So I'm going to fill up all my Gatorade bottles with snow, and at least on the way down I'll be hydrated. And being it's 12:45 right now, I'm 45 minutes late. I'm getting to the summit as usual, and I'll probably have maybe 45 an hour more to go. I'm definitely going to be coming down this thing with a headlamp on tonight. definitely an adventure. But some of the vistas are the most beautiful, and the scenery up here, again, is some of the most rugged of any of these hikes that I have been on in the San Gabriels. And I'll tell you why. Most of these hikes up here in the San Gabriels, the trails follow the path of least resistance, and that usually means up a canyon. So you have two canyon walls to look at, and you maybe have 15 degrees of horizon at the bottom of the canyon. But the difference between this trail and those trails is this trail follows a ridgeback all the way up from about an elevation of, I suppose, I'm guessing about 2,000 feet to 8,000 feet. So that's a 6,000 feet of elevation gain up here on a ridgeback. So the views, if you just look out there, I mean, that's Catalina Island and San Clemente Island, and you can see the oil rigs out there, Saddleback, and over there is San Jacinto, and that is Ontario Peak, right there, where I was last week with North. And there's still some snow on the north side up there, which makes me happy because, like I said, I need more water. So I'm going to fill up my Gatorade containers with snow when I get up here to the summit. Okay, I reached the summit of Iron Mountain, Big Iron Mountain. And you know what? Its reputation, it lives up to its reputation. This is the hardest climb I have ever done. I meant to get up to the summit here. I was hoping by 1. I didn't get up here till 2. It's now 2:40 after taking a half-hour rest. I mean, insane, insane. What beautiful views. A nice reflection off the ocean out there. So anyway, let me start. That is Baden-Powell. That is Baldy. That is Mount Ontario. That is Cucamonga Peak. That is Saddleback in Orange County. Catalina Island, San Clemente Island, Palos Verdes. Way out there is Santa Barbara Island. And then back behind Mount Wilson, that's Mount Wilson there, behind Mount Wilson, you can see Point Magoo, and you can see just the tips of Anacapa Island. So when it comes to the views, just outrageous, outrageous. But I am beat. I mean, this is literally taking the life out of me. And I will be going down in the dark tonight. I'm not going to make it back to my car with daylight. So anyway, let's go. Just now leaving the summit of Iron Mountain. It's about 2:50, almost 3 o'clock. I've traveled 7.63 miles and climbed 6,000 feet in elevation, man. I'm sure you can tell by looking at me. This is just absolutely the hardest hike I've ever done. I'm just beat, man. But anyway, the good news is I'm working my way down now, and I probably will be back at my car, I hope by 6 o'clock, maybe 7. Anyway, let's go. Okay, I'm on my way down from Iron Mountain, and it's tearing me up. It's so steep, and this is insane. I came from all the way up there, on that top of that mountain up there, and you know what? Look at that sunset. Truly beautiful. But yeah. This is a scramble. I mean, down there, I mean, that's where I gotta go. I mean, it's just pretty much a scramble. Look at that sunset. I'm on my way down from Iron Mountain. I've got about 4 miles to go, maybe a little more than 4 miles. The sun is setting. I'm going to be breaking out my headlamp here in a minute. I'm past the mountain lion poop, though. That's pretty good, but you know, they have such large territories, it really doesn't make any difference. I fell twice so far coming down. It's so steep. Didn't hurt myself. Scraped my arm a little bit, but no biggie. Okay, headlamp is deployed. Look at that sunset. So now I'm going to go through this maze of bush all the way down there, another 3 miles or so in the dark, spooky, beautiful sunset. I'm still working my way down to the car. I'm extremely tired, man. My beat, dripping in sweat. I fell again. I don't know if the camera is going to be able to show it, but I mean, I just climbed up the side of that mountain when going up there. But just now, of course, I'm coming back. I just climbed down that spur right there, straight down that thing. And, you know, again, I only slid a few feet and no injuries. But, man, oh, man, the Iron Mountain hike is lives up to its reputation, man. This is insane. The hardest one I've ever done in my life. You know, my way up, I even felt like giving up a couple of times. Man, look at that thing's getting redder and redder. That sunset. Okay. I just had to break out my 450T, which is this GPS here, which I bring with me for safety, because I indeed thought I was lost. Actually, I wasn't. I was on the correct trail, but there's a section where everybody scrambles up the side of the mountain, and there is actually a trail somehow tonight. Well, first of all, today I went up the use part of this spur, scrambled up the side of the mountain. I did not know that a trail has recently been constructed. Now coming down, I ended up, I ended up on this new portion of trail. And so at first it starts dumping me down towards Baldy Village. So I was like, man, no way. This is not correct. So at night with the headlamp, you know, you're completely exhausted. I am so tired, man. You know, alone. And then you think you're lost. And my point is, though, I bring that Garmin 450T with spare batteries just for an event like this, and it paid off. They're not terribly expensive. But twice I started to walk back up the mountain because I thought, you know, I'm going towards Baldy Village. I'm going the wrong way. But it's all good, man. So anyway, I think I have like about a mile and a half. Actually, I know I have 1.3 miles from right here. All right, that is what I wanted to see, man. I'm back down here at the trailhead. That was an epic hike, man. It's the hardest thing I've ever done. Just epic. I'm so tired I can't even talk. And I got about a half mile to go now to get to my car. But anyway, epic. As you can see, some assholes broke my back window out. Here at the Heaton Flat trailhead. So Iron Mountain is done. The most insane hike I've ever done in my life, and I get back because for no reason, nothing was stolen out of my car, but my back windows broke out. The guy next to me's broke out, and the car next to him, so some kids or whatever just came up here and just broke windows out, man. Bummer. Let's go!